regret coming here.
Who lives here, I wonder?
I think I know where we can find Doran. Meet me in the Forbidden Forest and we can tell him about the symbol the Mooncalves made.
Allow me to put you out of your misery.
And you say they made it after you placed the Moonstone?
Do you know why, or what it means? Does it have to do with the Snidgets?
The breadth of one's knowledge can be as wide as the seas, and yet only run so deep.
It's good to see you again, Doran. Did Poppy tell you about everything that's happened?
She did, and I am glad to see that you are both safely returned. I did question the wisdom of sending you on a path at a time when that path was unknown at best, deadly at worst. But the acumen of the centaurs is neither personal nor partial. The skies tell us what is to come, and often we do not know what we have seen until it has come to pass.
You knew the poachers would try to kill Poppy and me.
I did not know, my young friend, but I shall say that I was not surprised. It was in much the same manner that I expected our first meeting.
I don't suppose you'd like to start from the beginning. I think Poppy and I could use that.
Of course. I find it is often the best place to start, is it not? Many, many moons ago, I divined a series of events. Their meaning long evaded me, until you brought news of the Snidgets and their poacher pursuers. I believe the symbol created by the Mooncalves dance marks the place the Snidgets are hidden. And serendipitously, I believe that I know the very place.
Please, go on.
I have seen that symbol only once, on a rock face in the cliffs of the forest. You should make haste there. The Snidgets that have been kept there for so many years may no longer be safe.
If you're right about this place, then we should make our way there.
I shall see you there. We cannot afford to lose the Snidgets once again.
How remarkable.
I got here as soon as I could.
Did you see the symbol above the entrance? It's the one the mooncalves made at the henge. Of course Doran implied as much, but to see it up there...
Could this actually be where the Snidgets are hidden?
Let's find out. Doran's waiting for us just up ahead.
I'm ready if you are.
Can you believe it? Actual Snidgets. I'm glad we seem to be a step ahead of the poachers.
It is a little strange we haven't heard anything from them.
If we're lucky, they're still poring over Gran's research. There was a fair amount. We, on the other hand, had Doran to guide us. Even if the poachers do somehow stumble upon this place, we shall be long gone.
Greetings.
I hope we haven't kept you waiting long, Doran.
Not at all. Then again, it is not I who awaits your arrival. Do you have the Moonstone with you?
We do.
Good. It is as important to what happens next as both of you are.
So, what does happen next? What are these pillars here?
A safeguard, I suspect. There is only one way to find out. And as for how to go about that, the two of you may know better than anyone.
I wonder if the pillars move at all. It has to do with the light and the darkness. Perhaps it has to do with the light and the darkness. guess it has to do with the light and the darkness. Did it! Look, Doran, a doorway!
I suspect we all know what lies beyond that passage. And now, I'm afraid I must leave you. At least for a time.
You're not coming in with us.
If the Snidgets are here, the herd will want to see the truth of it for themselves. Alec especially. Go on without me. I will rejoin as soon as I'm able.
So many books.
You haven't seen my grand study. Look at the murals on the wall. They're all creatures. This place must have been built to protect them. They had nothing to fear.
What makes you say that?
The Pope camps always felt oppressive. It's hard to explain, but the feeling was palpable. At least to me. The sense I get here is of safety and calm. Quite the opposite of the poacher camps.
Revelio. Incendio! Revelio.
wager this isn't the dead end it seems to be. But how to get through?
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Plates on the floor have symbols on them.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio.
places! Of course! How clever! Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Look at this place.
Little pumpkin sweeting. Forgot how to cover your track?
What was that?
Not Dylan. That's for certain.
No!
Potato! Confringo!
Fringo!
I see better! Incendio! Never liked vegetables.
Fringo, you're despicable! The lot of you!
That's the best.
Don't you people have anything better to do?
Back for more. Not the brightest child. You dare slay one of my own? You will! No.
That was for Hauntow Hall.
Take it! Shall we finish? Expulso! You made it. Slide longer than expected. I'd say a little pruning is in order. Cynthia!
That was for Grant. You're not getting those snidgets. Incendio! You'll pay for that! Do you really think you can best? You're Leviosa!
Refuse to capitulate to foliage!
Don't think I won't fight till the end! Incendio! You're not...
What's that?
I think that was all of them.
Are the two of you unharmed? I had hoped to return before it was too late.
We're fine, but if you hadn't got here when you did, I led them here, Doran.
You fought with us against your kind. I am glad to have witnessed this. I now believe all that Doran told me.
They are the ones I saw, Alec.
Finish your work here, brother. All the events you divined have not yet come to pass.
There they are. Now, all that remains is to break the charm.
You want us to... I only ever wanted to see them safe, which they are. You should do it. Merlin, they're lovely. But what happens now? They can't care for themselves, and surely once word gets out of their reappearance...
No harm will come to them. The centaurs will see to that. You have my word.
Thank you, Doran, for helping us to find them and to fight for them.
It is you who deserves the merit, child. You did what the poachers would never have. Remember that. You both fought bravely today. Allow us to carry the mantle from here.
If it's all right, Doran, I think I'd like to stay behind and spend a little more time with the Snidgets.
Pardon? Were you calling to me?
I was. I'm Marianne Moffat. Pleasure. At the moment, I'm having a great deal of trouble trying to find a particular dirical.
Ah, yes. The magical bird can disappear when it senses danger.
Peculiar things, aren't they? Did you know that muggles call them dodos? Such a funny name. I'm worried about a large albino dirical known as Gwynaira. She's a local legend, so of course poachers are after her. If I had her, I'd treat her like a queen, and I could use her molted feathers as fashion accessories.
Seems you're more concerned with the feathers than the bird. But she'd be safer with you than with poachers.
Indeed. They'd pluck her feathers and likely kill her when they were through. I can't seem to rescue her, and I'm worried the Diricles don't trust me since I've been hanging about their den.
I'll keep an eye out for a large white Dirical.
Oh, thank you. Those gorgeous feathers. And she'd be safe. One last thing. She seems to spend her days in hiding. I've only ever seen her at night. I do hope you're able to save her. Be prepared to chase her. I sometimes wonder if she actually enjoys the pursuit.
I suppose I should watch for Gwynaira. At night, apparently. This must be the Dirical den that Miss Moffat told me about. Now, where is Gwynaira? Got her. Now I need to let Miss Moffat know.
Oh, hello. Any luck finding Gwynaira?
Miss Moffat, I caught Gwynaira.
That's incredible. Was it terribly difficult?
Not too bad, if you know what you're doing.
Don't be so humble about it. Well, may I have her now?
Of course.
Oh, you're too kind. She has such exquisite plumage. Oh, I shall make the finest attire from her feathers. And she'll have a good life too, of course. Ah. Thank you so much for bringing me Gwynaira. I shall keep her safe and only use her for the...
do hope he hasn't been kidnapped or eaten.
Hello, madam. Is everything all right?
I'm simply beside myself since Rococo ran away. He's my pet Niffler.
I'm sorry to hear that your pet is missing.
Thank you. I appreciate your words. I mean, I've had him for years. He's lovely company. Whilst on our morning constitutional the other day, south of here, he and I stumbled upon Henrietta's hideaway. They say that Henrietta was a paranoid recluse, filled her castle with all manner of traps to keep thieves from pinching her valuables. As we drew near, the morning sun reflected off something in a window, and before I knew it, Rococo was off. I've been worried sick, but I'm not about to meddle with Merlin knows what's inside that house, or the ashwinders that are lurking about.
I'll keep an eye out for Rococo.
Oh, that's terribly kind. But stay away from the hideaway. Far too dangerous. If someone does find him in the hideaway, they shall be well rewarded. Henrietta's treasures are theirs for the taking. She certainly won't mind now.
I should be going now. Thank you. That hideaway does sound intriguing. Perhaps I should investigate, for Rococo's sake. This must be the castle where Miss Coffee's ashwinders. I'd better find a way around them. Or perhaps through them.
I shall come.
Flash of inspiration.
You will not survive this.
Don't think you're going to get out of this alive.
Death from above!
I'll make you go.
Barely felt anything at all.
You made a grave mistake.
Now I find you. Conductor. Taylor. You're having the national.
I'm not done with you.
Knowing our meet, he's likely studied here. hope the Ashwinders haven't done anything with Rococo. Bombarda! Confringo! Protego! Treasure. That Niffler's certainly leaving quite a trail. Bombarda! Confringo! Stupefy!
Rookwards don't go
Hardly felt it.
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Benite!
Plan to make quick work of you.
Might want to look up.
Expulsion! Death from above!
Back for more, I see.
Bombarda! Confringo!
To your knees!
What's that?
I know you're the one who stole our hippogriff. We've been looking for you. Rookwood, don't go down here.
Incendio!
You're no match for me.
I should follow the treasure to find that Niffler.
today's lesson, we will cover a truly thrilling event. The Goblin Rebellion of 1752 and all its triumphant tragedy. But more specifically, we will address the devastating effects it had on the wizard milling industry. Throughout the many goblin battles, countless wizard cloaks were lost. Actually, we do know the number. 632. But history occurs outside the classroom. And look, it's time for my constitutional. One can practically osmose the history flowing through Hogwarts.
I think the professor wants us to follow him.
And now for a stroll to the bell tower entrance hall. Along with the rest of the castle, it was completed in the late early Middle Ages. The hall and the bell towers that loom above it contain myriad interesting artifacts. Good to see you again. Recovered from that nasty bout of dragon pox, have we?
That wasn't me, Professor. I'm new here.
Are you? Well then, welcome. No doubt you're eagerly anticipating my analysis of various wizarding councils, codes, statutes, and of course, goblin rebellions. Not all goblins are rebellious. Some venture into wizarding politics, such as Eargit the Ugly. Some are talented artisans, such as Bragbor the Boastful.
Did you say Bragbor? I know that name. Lodgok said he was an ancestor of Ranrock.
Well known for his metalwork. I would imagine much of his goblin wrought iron and silver has survived to this very day. Where were we? Oh yes. Back to our class topic for today. Grimbold Weft. Another notable historical figure. He's right nearby.
Revelio.
Curious students can find him on
Interesting. Weft.
I recommend that all students introduce themselves.
Can you tell me where I might find Grimbold Weft?
Oh yes, Grimbold Weft. Quick with a needle and thread, that one. He's a fascinating artifact of the Goblin Rebellion of 1752. At any rate, he can be found nearby, perched in his case.
Revelio.
Never strays from the bell tower. Oh yes, I see you found Grimbold Weft.
Yes, I rather enjoyed seeking him out.
The thrill of the scholarly pursuit. I know the feeling quite well. Now, let's turn our attention to the agreeability and general good nature of Sir Aphbuttle. He's also nearby. See what you can learn from him for your next assignment. Standing in eternal but symbolic watch over the bell tower is a retinue of loyal knights.
Sir Skagglethorpe the Heedless once mountain troll to a game of musical chairs.
These bits of broom are all that's left of a witch called Celine Wartnobby. Rumour has it she was demonstrating her experimental lunar apparition charm. She was never
His
seen
fame
again.
was not
Perhaps she
won by
succeeded.
vanquishing foes in single combat, nor by slaying bloodthirsty
This unassuming smudge is rumoured to be the location of the very first successful use of Bombarda. I suppose success...
I encourage everyone one to make the waving statue's acquaintance.
Sir Afpuddle.
This is a centuries-old likeness of Pangadon. Fearless mouse hunter and devoted study companion. People have always loved their pets. I find that comforting.
Our students often complain about the many staircases at Hogwarts, but they never bother me.
Why do students always run when Peevesy wants to have some fun?
As one would expect, Hogwarts contains no narthexes, since obviously those would not be found.
Revelio.
Castles. In all the centuries that Hogwarts has existed, not once has it collapsed. There's nothing quite so magical as history. Dusty, immutable history. Our students often complain about the many staircases.
Leave it to Binns to make the most interesting school in the world seem dull.
Wagadu's history is, well, a bit different than that of Hogwarts, to say the least.
If you fail history of magic, you're doomed to repeat it. The class, that is.
Revelio.
The Hogwarts founders could never have achieved such architectural majesty without the aid of powerful magic.
At least we're out of the classroom.
Revelio. Where can I find that friendly knight you mentioned earlier?
Oh yes, Sir Afpuddle, or rather the statue of Sir Afpuddle. It can be found amongst the other statues of knights. It's easy to identify, as it's been enchanted to wave at those who take the time to seek it out.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Revelio. Professor Binns, I found the statue of Sir Afpuddle.
Ah, well done. Alas, Sir Afpuddle's affability was his undoing. Died instantly trying to befriend a basilisk. Eye contact is not always to be encouraged. So beloved was he that even some goblins mourned his passing. Of course, that did not bode well with the rest of the goblins, most of whom could not abide mourning the loss of a wizard.
Pity goblins and wizards can't get along.
True. But imagine how dull my lectures would be without goblin rebellions to discuss. History does tend to repeat. It is a series of patterns, a thought both comforting and disconcerting. The wise student, such as yourself, will learn from it. History is written by those who do their schoolwork, so they say. Or at least, I like to say that.
Looks like we've all gone on another one of Bince's wild goose chases.
How can we do so much and accomplish so little? treasure. Rococo must have been through here.
Leviosa! Arresto momentum! Leviosa! Reparo! Arresto momentum! Leviosa! Accio! Volta! Bombarda! Confringo! Cinder! Confringo! Incendio! Incendio! Bombarda! Incendio! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Leviosa! Arresto momentum! Glacius! Accio!
Say what you will about Velcro. Oh, you're wasting your time with her.
More Ashwinders.
Must be around here somewhere.
Finger! Bombarda! Finger!
Potato! Both hat towards his
Let's see what you make of my Finger!
What? Incendio!
Ready to scurry back to Hogwarts?
Your own. Look what you've done! Another pitiful beast caught in my trap. Might want to look up. Expulso!
Pathetic.
Incendio! Come personal. What are your thoughts on electricity? I quit now. What is You dive. Quite conductive, aren't we? Too slow. Look what you've done. You'll pay for it. Flash of inspiration.
Loud as a troll you are!
I did. What's this? Some sort of treasure.
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wilson. Defender. Finger. Bombada. Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio! Arresto momentum. Leviosa. Places. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Reparo. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Guardian Leviosa. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Guardian Leviosa. Glacier. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Guardian Leviosa. Glacier. Leviosa.
This Niffler is a tricky one. There. Let's get back to Miss Coffee.
Guardian Leviosa. Glacier. Incendio. Glacier.
You're the one who released Treadwell, aren't you? That was a mistake, my friend.
My poor Rococo.
Miss Coffee, I found your niffler.
Oh, goodness, really? Oh, thank you. You're very brave. I was at my wit's end. How's my sweet Rococo? May I have him back?
I'm sure he'll be happy to go home.
He will. Oh, my brave little explorer. My greedy, greedy boy. Oh, I can't wait to get him home. Thank you again for what you did. From now on, I'll keep Rococo on a lead whenever we go out.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.